Hello, darlings, and welcome to Kofi and your bonus episode. We're so happy about doing bonus episodes for our, what are they again? Baneful brethren. You have to say it evilly, you see. Say it evil, Hannah.
Baneful brethren.
Okay, so today we're going to be doing a few Reddit stories because everybody likes those, and I believe Hannah really likes them because they're so new to her. So this first one is NSFW, which means not safe for work.
Oh, I knew that.
So don't open this shit up at work.
Oh my god.
Don't do it.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Where are you? There you are. Okay. My 52 female daughter, 32 female, had a baby recently and gave me horrifying news. Trigger warning, sexual assault.
Excuse me?
Yes. This post is essentially what the title says. My daughter recently had a baby with her husband, and when I went to go see the baby for the first time, she laid out some ground rules for the family. The majority of them were reasonable, like washing hands, no amber necklaces as gifts. I don't know. What does that mean? No amber necklaces as gifts. Is amber bad for babies or something? Respect her privacy, etc. However, she mentioned that her grandfather would not be allowed to be alone with her baby. I thought this was very strange and out of the blue, so I asked her to clarify. She simply restated that he was not allowed to be alone with the baby ever, at all, at any age.
Why?
She's always had conflict with her grandfather. No matter what, she refuses to have anything to do with him and speaks poorly of him whenever given the opportunity. She won't go to family dinners when he is there. She won't spend any sort of time with him, and we had to fight tooth and nail to get him invited to her wedding. She has problems with other family members, but she's never had a problem being cordial with them. Her grandfather is the only exception.
So now let me stop you there for a moment and ask you a question.
Sure.
Is this the mother's dad or is this the father's grandparent? So which side of the family does this grandparent come from, or does it say?
It has just said grandfather, so it hasn't said...
Okay, because this is 52 female is the mother.
Yeah.
32 female is the daughter, and then baby. So G-Paw, we don't know.
We don't know
what side of the family. Okay, keep going.
We actually ended up in a screaming match when she was around 22 about her behavior towards him, where she couldn't, or I guess wouldn't, provide any solid reason as to why she hated him beyond, he's a dick. Well, I can understand that because people come forward with their trauma when they feel like they can come forward with their trauma.
If my child said it absolutely hated a grandparent, I would immediately know it was for some nefarious reason like sexual assault. I would just know. I wouldn't even argue.
And I would investigate the shit out of what was going on.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so callous about it because usually if somebody hates somebody and refuses to be around them, especially a family member, it's usually 9 times out of 10 sexual assault.
Yep.
So that would be an immediate warning for me. But
definitely. I agree. Yes, he's an asshole, but no more than any other old man. Old men are just assholes, at least in my family.
So it must be mother's dad then.
Must be, yeah. My grandfather was fucking awesome. He was the best. He was so chill and mellow and cool. He wasn't an asshole. Anyway, I tried to reason with her since he is nearing the end of his life and would love to meet his great-grandchild, but she was very firm with me. I felt so stupid because it took me forever to realize why she didn't want him around her baby. She looked at me and very firmly repeated that he was not allowed around her child alone under any circumstances.
That screams assault.
Yeah. I asked what she meant by that, and she didn't say anything. Just stared at me. I know that stare.
She's trying to tell you a secret without telling you.
Yeah. At that point, I started suspecting that he had done something very wrong. And when I asked my daughter what he did, she only said, "You know, and I don't want to say it or talk about it." I asked her again if he had done something to her, if he had touched her or anything like that, and she just got teary-eyed and told me she didn't want to talk about it. Oh, this poor girl.
It's fucking obvious.
I am devastated. I never thought him to be capable of that kind of behavior, but it does make sense. There were a lot of things in my daughter's childhood that were abnormal. Infections, paranoia, depression, etc., that I had chalked up to our family's mental health history and just luck of the draw. I never thought he had anything to do with those problems.
So does that mean the daughter or granddaughter, I guess, was sexually assaulted by the grandfather, but this mother was not? Usually it's a pattern.
Maybe she was and she just doesn't remember.
She doesn't seem weird about it at all. So, like, how do you not sexually assault your daughter, but choose to sexually assault your granddaughter? Usually it's a pattern. They can't help themselves.
Yep. Yep. I don't know.
Go on.
I'm so lost now. We haven't talked since then, and I've been sobbing for hours. I can't stop. I don't know what to do. Who to tell. If I should tell anyone at all. How do I navigate this? I love my daughter very much, but I'm having trouble coming to terms with the actions of my father. So it is her father. Okay, so there is an update here, but let's talk about this for a little bit. First of all, I just want to say, don't tell anyone. That's not yours to tell. She will come out with it when or if she is ever ready. That's hers to tell, not yours. That's the first thing I'm going to say about this. You can't tell anyone else. That's hers.
Well, I mean, she needs to want to, but the fact that she doesn't want to, this person should be dealt with for their crimes.
Oh, for sure. They should. But what I'm saying is the mother shouldn't tell anything.
No,
it's
but
the daughter's.
She waits. What if somebody else is being hurt by her dad?
But you can't rush a victim, though.
No,
you can't, because it just makes them feel re-victimized.
Being a mother is its inclination to help, to
exactly.
save, to rescue, to fix. It's our nature as mothers.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but I know being a victim of prolonged sexual assault, it was hard to come out with it, and it was, I don't know, it only came out when I was ready for it to come out. And that was like fucking, mid-30s, I think? Late 30s that I actually...
I can't even imagine my kid...
came out with it,
not wanting to tell me anything, so I feel bad for that mother that her daughter's so adamant that she doesn't want to talk to her about it, because my son tells me everything, no matter how awful it is, how embarrassed he is, it doesn't matter. He'll literally tell me anything, so I can't even imagine my child not wanting to come to me with something that has happened to him.
Yeah, but these pieces of shit will use their parents against them.
Of course. Absolutely.
If you tell anyone, then I'm going to kill your parents, or I was told,
they won't believe you.
No one's going to believe you. No one's going to believe you. If you tell, you're going to be sent away.
And especially when you're young.
Yeah.
It's influencing. It's like, what do I do? But as an adult, it's like, I can't even imagine not talking to my mom. She's not ready. She's not ready to actually verbalize what happened to her. Probably not.
She's just not ready. Poor thing.
Shame, fear.
All of the above. Yeah. So, update.
Ooh.
I visited my daughter this morning. She did not seem upset with me and was more excited about her baby than anything, which was lovely to see. I figured she just wanted to drop the topic, but I felt that it was important that I at least apologize. I apologized for forcing him to come to her wedding. She was insistent that it was fine. I was insistent that it was not. I apologized for failing her as a mother and not being more aware of her behavior and feelings. I promised her that if she would like, she would never have to even hear about her grandfather again. It would be like he never existed. Someone in the comments suggested I offer to get her wedding photos edited so that her grandfather wasn't in any of them. And she did take me up on that offer. I asked her what she wanted to do and made it clear that I would support whatever decision she made. This is perfect.
It is. I'm so excited for this girl.
Mm-hmm. She said that enough time had passed and she had gotten enough therapy on her own that his evil actions don't affect her as much as they used to. She said she doesn't really think about it anymore, only when she's around him. She does not want to pursue legal action against him, however, She does not want him to have contact with her or anyone else in the family. I told her that I would make it happen, however I needed to.
Now that's a fucking supportive parent.
Yep.
I'm inside, I'm applauding for that girl.
Me
that
too.
Her parent is so, like, I can't believe this happened. I am so sorry. What can we do?
Yeah, my goosebumps have goosebumps right now. We talked for a very long time. I apologized for a lot. I made it clear that she is under no obligation to forgive me, as I wouldn't if I were her in her shoes. We hugged a lot. We cried a lot. Aww. We will not be acting on anything until she feels comfortable, which she said might be a while, as she is very tired and emotional postpartum. I will be quietly asking my mother not to allow my father around any of the children in our family until we get things sorted. My daughter gave me permission to tell my mother loosely what happened. My mother is a very private woman, so we both felt comfortable telling her. My daughter is well beyond that. She doesn't seem angry or hurt, but then again, she's had years to come to terms with this, thanks to my lack of awareness. Her baby is very beautiful and healthy, and she is very calm, which will be good for her right now. She's happy and excited to be a mother. I won't fail my grandchild like I failed her, and I will never fail my daughter again. I would like to ask a question, though, to the people messaging me with death threats, telling me there's still time to kill myself, and wishing violent rape against me? How are you any less of a monster than my father? What the fuck, people?
Well, and on top of that, how does this woman feel like a failure?
Because she didn't see the signs.
She didn't know.
Right.
We're not prepared for that.
No.
Especially as new mothers. There's no fucking handbook.
I was just going to say that.
To be a mother.
We are learning at the same time the kids are learning.
Yeah.
So.
How is it your fault? It is not your fault. And she shouldn't even be as sorry and saying that she failed as a mother because she didn't see anything.
But you can understand the mom guilt, though.
No, I get the guilt, but it's not your fault.
No.
And nobody should make you feel like it was your fault.
No, fuck no.
Not even the person that it happened to, because unless she blatantly, directly told you she was being sexually assaulted, how the fuck are you going to know that? Sometimes depression is a regular part of life, whether you've been assaulted or not. Sometimes mental instability, sometimes aggression or attitudes is part of puberty and hormones and growing and changing. Sometimes
a lot of that shit is inherited, like depression and shit like that. So.
It's absolutely has nothing to do with sexual assault a lot of the time as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so many behaviors that just come out of children because they come out of children.
Yeah.
Yes, they are after effects, but unless you're a fucking detective or a psychologist, how are you going to know that?
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering how many of these people that are telling her to kill herself and wishing violent rape against them, how many of you have actually endured sexual assault?
Or physical abuse from a family member at all. Not just sexual assault.
Yeah. But, sexual assault by someone you're supposed to be able to trust and you're supposed to be safe around.
That's an extraordinary type of fucking betrayal.
Mm-hmm. It really, really, really is. So, she's right in saying you're no better than the father if you're wishing that shit.
I don't think she's a failure as a mother, and I think she's doing everything absolutely correctly right now.
I don't think she failed as a mom either. My mom didn't notice anything. Nothing. Just the fact that I spent most of my time in my room. But that happens to the majority of teenagers when they hit a certain age or
hang out with our fucking
stage
parents.
or something. You just stay up in the room most of the time.
I hide in my room now as a fucking grown-up, and I don't even live with anybody.
Yeah, and I started doing drugs and drinking. How many other teenagers do drugs and drink when they're... Yeah, exactly. So, your first thought is not going to be like, oh, you smoked a joint? Were you sexually abused?
She wouldn't have noticed because you were doing the same thing that other teens are doing.
Exactly. So, it's not fair for these people. But, like you said, I applaud this mom for learning all this, and then boom, right away. The best fucking support system that daughter could have asked for.
What can I do to make this right?
Yep.
No arguing, maybe you're confused.
Yep.
Oh, he wouldn't have done that. It's, I'm so sorry that I didn't know this happened. What can we do to rectify it?
Yep. Look at me. I'm just full of goosebumps. Oh. terrible, terrible thing to have happen to this girl, but great mom. Great fucking mom.
Be fucking into that.
And I really hope the grandma is just as supportive when she finds out what her husband did. And I hope she hasn't sort of suspected it all this time. And
well, and how many other kids?
Yeah.
How many other kids in their families this happened to? Why didn't it happen to the mother? Usually there's a pattern, so I'm curious. Yeah. I'm so much
Maybe he wasn't around as much.
He was working?
Yeah.
Always away?
When they were little.
Mom was always present. He didn't have the opportunity?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what, yeah. Could be. Could be. All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to take care of my sick mother-in-law after she told my husband to divorce me while I was in the hospital?
Already, before we even get started, I'm going with no, bitch.
Yep.
But
no, bitch.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah. I like that. Okay, so some context. I, 32 female, have been married to my husband, 35 male, for 7 years. We have 2 kids, 5 male and 3 female. Last year I had a complicated pregnancy with my daughter that landed me in the hospital for over a month.
5 kids?
No, 2 kids.
2. I thought you said
5 male, 3 female.
Oh, okay, those are the ages. I was like, 5 kids? What the fuck, bro? Stop.
Wrap it up.
5 male, 2 female?
3 female.
3 female.
Yeah.
Children.
While I was admitted, my mother-in-law, 68 female, decided to, quote-unquote, help out at our house. I thought it was a kind gesture until I found out what she was actually doing. Oh, these toxic mother-in-laws.
Grooming?
Apparently, she told my husband multiple times that he, quote, deserves better, and that I was, quote, too fragile to be a good wife and mother.
Excuse me?
She even went as far as telling him he should, quote, cut his losses and start fresh with someone, quote, healthier. My husband told me this months later, claiming he, quote, didn't take her seriously.
Did he defend his wife to this mother?
I don't know.
Jesus.
I'm thinking no, because he didn't take her seriously. Yeah. And start fresh with someone healthier. Ugh.
Jesus, fuck.
Fast forward to now. My mother-in-law was recently diagnosed with a chronic illness and needs someone to take care of her for the next few months while she recovers from surgery. My husband asked if she could move in with us so I could help take care of her during the day, since I work from home.
Did you say no?
She works from home, so, she doesn't do anything during the day.
No, she's not working at all.
Fuck off. I flat out said no. I told him that the woman who tried to convince him to leave me while I was fighting for my life is not welcome in my home, let alone under my care. He says I'm being, quote, cruel and holding a grudge, and that, quote, family helps family, no matter what.
Do you know what I would have said to him? I would have said, you should probably cut your losses and start fresh with someone else then.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
Take your mom and shove her up your fucking arse, asshole. Anyway.
Okay.
Now his siblings are messaging me, calling me heartless, saying that, quote, she's old, she's sick, and she's sorry. But here's the thing. She's never actually apologized to me. The only time she's brought it up was to say, quote, I was just worried about my son's future. My husband is barely speaking to me, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm being too cold. Am I the asshole for refusing to take care of her? Let's just say a resounding no, bitch, as Hannah so eloquently said at the beginning.
I already decided right at the beginning when I heard the title, no, bitch, straight up. Yep. If it were me, I would have fucking divorced him and left.
Me too.
Like, I don't ever plan on getting married.
Me neither.
I don't want to be a rehabilitation center for poorly raised men, and I don't need to be a slave. I'd rather live on my own and do my own thing. But
marriage is an institution, and I don't belong in an institution. John Bon Jovi.
It's a patriarchal fucking scam
nightmare
that I don't want to be a part of. I 100% agree with that.
Fucking ownership. No thanks.
Not required. But I would... The fact that he waited months to even tell her, the fact that he didn't defend her and say something and set a boundary about it, that's your wife. I get it. It's your mother. But your wife is the only other mother-like female that will ever be in your life and will be in your life forever. In sickness and in health, to death do us part. You know, that bullshit. So if
that don't mean, those fucking vows don't mean shit to most people.
Something against that person that you vowed to spend your life with, I don't care who they are, where they come from, what it is, you defend them publicly, you defend them. If you guys have a problem with it later that you need to work out behind the scenes, behind closed doors, not in front of people.
I concur.
Sure, whatever. You can decide on what you can and cannot do in terms of family, the finer details of it in private. But you fucking defend that woman. You chose to marry her.
Exactly.
You defend her straight up. Even if she's fucking wrong. Even if she's 100% wrong in public, you defend her until you can't fucking breathe anymore and then deal with it later, even if she's not right.
Because you have to present as a united front. You have to.
When you're marrying, you're taking two lives and melding them into one.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and I mean, we are born and raised to go out and make our own families. So, hello.
Well, then you hit the other side of the coin, though. When you're marrying someone, you're marrying their whole family. So maybe you should be more careful about your choice when you marry someone, because they say when you marry a woman or when you marry a man, you're marrying their whole family.
Yeah. I feel like there must have been some red flags before this, that he was going to always acquiesce to his mother or always defend her
probably
fucking
ones that got
words and
overlooked
actions.
or not paid attention to.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Maybe it'll change after we're married, blah, blah, blah. You know what? It doesn't. It won't. He's always going to be a little mama's boy. So fucking tuck and roll, baby. Tuck and roll.
I'm a firm believer that people don't change.
No.
Yes, you can change. You can change in minor things, but usually major core things that make up that person, you can't change them. So you need to be happy and marry what you see.
Yeah.
Because don't think that they're going to change. If you're hoping and holding your breath, they're not going to, because we're creatures of habit.
Yeah.
It's what we do.
And the fucking gaslighting from the mother-in-law's part, too. I was just worried about my son's future. Because she was in the hospital for a little while? What?
Yeah, the fact that he went months without even telling her that is fucking ludicrous to me.
I have a feeling that this mother-in-law, there could never, ever, ever be a woman good enough for him. That's what she's like.
Sounds pretty accurate.
You know those mother-in-laws, those boy moms? And I mean, we're boy moms, both Hannah and I, but we're not like toxic boy moms, like no one's ever going to be good enough for you. No. No.
No, my son's had a few girlfriends. He's had a few fucking crazy ones too that I was not a fan of. Not his most recent one. She was quite wonderful. She was quite sweet. But he's dated a few crazies that I was like, that's fucking crazy, and I don't like that. That makes me nervous and uncomfortable. But I still let him date them and make the choice himself, even though I was like, fuck me, that's terrifying, and I don't think this girl's right for you, and I think she's fucked up and needs to get some help.
Yeah.
But I still let him pursue the relationship and make that choice on his own and kept my mouth shut.
Yeah.
Because it's not my life.
Because they have to learn for themselves, too. So, I mean, if anything drastic was going on, he's 16, you're going to step in. My oldest is going to be fucking, 33 in February.
I mean, most of the
if
girls...
he was with someone and there was like something like drastic, like, oh my God, she's planning to murder him, I'm stepping in. But other than that, I told both of them, if there's any abuse, like physical abuse on either side, if you're hitting her, I'm beating you down. Like physically. I'm going to kick the shit out of you. If she's doing that to you, I'm going to kick the shit out of her. And now violence begets violence and shit like that. But, oh no, you're going to learn from mama. You will learn from mama. I'm going to kick your fucking ass. Coulter's fucking 6'3" and about, 300 pounds, but I'm still going to kick your fucking ass.
Mom strength is a whole different strength.
Fucking right it is.
But yeah, the husband not even not even standing up for her in the first place.
Yeah, he's a mama's boy.
And not even telling her that. He's definitely a mama's boy, and he's
still on the tee.
I would have divorced him if it was me.
Yep.
Immediately, as soon as he said that she's not being appropriate and the other family members started to attack her, bye.
As soon as he told me about it, well, did you defend me? Oh, well, I didn't take her seriously. Okay, and either we get some fucking couples counseling right now.
And some boundaries set.
And get some boundaries set with her, then we're done. We're done, because I'm not going to raise my boy like that, and I'm not going to raise my girl to accept that that's right.
Nope, absolutely not.
No fucking way. Go fuck yourself.
No. She is not the asshole in this case. Not even a little.
No.
She's actually way too nice.
Yeah.
And she stayed.
Yep. So what I was saying about these, some of these toxic boy moms, it's almost like they want to be married to their sons. These mother-in-laws. It's so gross. I seen one woman for her son's college graduation. She got a picture of him and her together, and she got it done where it said, born to be your wife, forced to be your mother.
That's weird and fucking gross.
That is fucking sick.
Incest? Is it incest?
That's incest. That is so incestuous.
Like, I think they actually did, though? That would make me curious. And overly disgusted.
Oh, there's stories like that on Reddit, too. Maybe I'll find some.
Ooh. Gross.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's do a malicious compliance.
Malicious compliance?
Yes. Have you heard of that?
No.
No, eh?
Like, I know what the two words mean separately,
of course
but
you
together.
No one's questioning that. You're a very bright girl.
Intrigue, my dear. Intrigue.
Color me intrigued. Okay, so... Oh, get back. Mom says, hurry up and drive me to work. Me, drives like baby driver. I don't know what baby driver is, but we're going to see. It's malicious compliance. So this happened about an hour ago. To start off, I love my mom very much, but she is the world's most impatient and victim-minded person. I thought I was the most impatient person. We are filing taxes, and because of complications, it takes longer than expected.
Did it say ages or sexes?
No.
Okay.
But my mom had planned her schedule around the initial estimate of the 30-minute session. So she was late for work since taxes took almost an hour. Fine, it happens. But she yells at the people who are volunteering to help her, and I have to drag her away and apologize for her like she's my child.
That's fucking embarrassing. Wonderful.
Yeah, a little bit. Mom asked me to drop her off at work. It's cold, so I let the engine warm up for a minute. I have an old car, so I'm careful. And she is screaming at me to go like we just robbed a bank and have to get away. I told her to wait, and she keeps getting angry and rushed. She's not very good at being calm under stress, but I wait, and then I start driving, and she keeps berating me for being so slow. Okay, I have a 2008 Honda Fit.
Do you remember those plastic cars with the red bottoms and the yellow tops your kids used to ride around in with their feet?
Yeah.
And it's about the size of that.
Oh, okay.
It's a little fucking baby car like a Ford Fiat.
Oh, yeah, it's got 109 horsepower.
It's a little baby car. It's basically like a fucking little kid's fucking dirt bike.
And it goes 0 to 60 in 2 business days.
Yeah, like, fuck me, 0 to 60 in like 45 minutes. That is a baby car.
2 business days.
I love it.
The fact that it's business days is what makes it so great. It's slow as a turtle.
So it was like my 1986 Ford Tempo then?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I get an idea. My car may be slow, but it's agile since it's so lightweight and a great city car. And with heavy traffic, I decided to maliciously comply. My mom wants to get to work fast.
That is something I would do. I'm so excited.
Have you seen the opening scene to Baby Driver? Unfortunately, no. where they rob the bank, then drive fast and furious style away in that red Subaru WRX. My Honda Fit is not nearly as cool as that WRX.
No, we're not even close to as powerful.
But I am basically collecting traffic violations like Pokemon cards. And my mom is screaming for me to stop, but I keep going. I'm crossing the double yellow lines and swerving around people. There's a pedestrian. Unlucky day to jaywalk, you fucking idiot.
I love this girl right now. This is me. Me is she. She is me.
And I miss him by like a few feet. I know, I'm being very unsafe and endangering people's lives, but I wanted to prove a point. No one was harmed. I mean, maybe traumatized, but not physically harmed.
Well, you could have got some brutal-ass tickets. I wouldn't go that far. Like, I'm an aggressive driver, but actually being blatantly illegal, I don't do.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how, but I don't get pulled over and don't encounter any cops. I get my mom to her work and save like only 1 minute. Yeah, all that for 1 minute at a time. And she's screaming and almost crying. She doesn't even say goodbye. She just grabs her bag and walks out and says she'll text me to pick her up. I do feel bad now that I'm calm again, but I don't think she'll ever rush me ever again, so I think I proved my point. If she rushes me again, I'll show her even more potential of my fit. I love that. Unlucky day to jaywalk, you fucking idiot. That sounds like something we'd say.
Yeah, I know. That's why I fucking love the whole thing. And 0 to 60 in 2 business days is right the fuck up my alley.
I love that. Not now. You got a fucking rockin'
vehicle
not
anymore,
now.
But that used to be me with my Ford Tempo and my Ford Escort. They were not very fast. I mean, they weren't baby cars, but they were old and fucking just not fast.
Beginner cars. Yeah, they was your fucking beginner cars.
There's no get up and go.
Mm-hmm.
They were slow and steady wins the race.
No skirt. Yeah, I love that. That's fucking funny. So the first comment is, it would have been better by far to have pulled over and told her the car would go when she was quiet. As it's not safe to drive when she's screaming. You can wait her out.
That person's fucking lame.
But that didn't seem half as fun now, did it?
No.
There's malicious compliance, and there's just being an asshole. You were an asshole to others around you. It's just blind luck you didn't have an accident or kill someone. Next time you have a problem with your mom, find a different way to deal with it that doesn't involve endangering others' lives and limbs. So I sort of agree there.
See,
I mean,
with the crossing the double solids and the pedestrian, that's why I said I'm an aggressive driver. But I
the
don't do
jaywalking fucking idiot could have really been hurt.
Dangerous or illegal, but it was funny as fuck.
That was funny.
Reading it.
Yeah.
100% loved every second of that. But yeah, that's why I said I don't agree with entirely illegal, but I do agree with aggressive driving, because passive drivers and people driving too slow are actually more dangerous than people driving too fast.
Yeah.
More often than not.
Yeah, that's why you can get a ticket for fucking going too slow too.
Yeah, like
that fucking dude we were
a
behind
dinosaur
today.
Old man driving 70 and 110, and regular traffic is moving at the speed of 110. You are fucking dangerous. If you cannot drive the speed limit, it's not a suggestion.
Yeah.
It's a requirement. So if you can't drive the speed limit, or you can't follow the rules of the road, you shouldn't be fucking driving.
Exactly. That person I think it turned out to be a woman, but we went sort of to the big city today almost, because
Well, yeah, and the highway is 110.
The highway is 110, and we were behind this fucking, I don't know, and she couldn't even stay on the road.
No, she's driving into the fucking shoulder, driving into the fucking those checker plates that wake you up when you're drunk and you fall asleep and drive into the ditch. Can't stay in the lines, and she's doing like fucking 80 and 110. Yeah. Like, get the fuck out of my way, I'm driving.
Look, man, just put it in the ditch already so we can get home. Like, we have shit to do. We had more shopping to do. We just came from Costco, which was busy as fuck. My first time at Costco, by the way.
And that was not busy as fuck. That was actually dead as a doornail in comparison to busy.
I dislike being around a multitude of people, and by multitude, I mean like, I don't know, 6.
Let me take you at Costco 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday before a long weekend or a holiday or Thanksgiving, and you'll fucking go insane.
Then you better fucking tranquilize me up, because I'm going to jail that day.
I actually, one time, at the tills, had like almost a panic attack. Like I
No
started
doubt.
hyperventilating and I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
There were so many people and I was so closed in and I was feeling so
Yeah.
not good. And I actually started crying at the till. It was the only time it ever happened. But I literally started hyperventilating and I couldn't fucking breathe and I started crying. And I didn't know why.
I don't blame you.
One minute I was fine and the next minute I just couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
And I had to sit there and like hyperventilate and then people started staring at me. There were so many people, it was so packed I couldn't even breathe.
Yeah.
That was the only time it ever happened. That's why I try to always make sure I go first thing in the morning. Because as soon as probably lunchtime, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock hits, everybody's there and it gets really overwhelming. And people are rude. They will hit you with their carts. They don't move. They sit in the way and it gets bad. It gets bad.
I want someone to hit me with a cart. I will be a fucking
video
with
the cart
on.
3 times?
Yeah, but you kept walking in front of me. Stop walking in front of me. Anyway.
Sometimes I have to. When there's a post directly in the way, what the fuck you want me to do, right?
Don't we sound like an old married couple? We're not, though. We're just old bitchy couple. I don't like being enclosed. Like, I'm claustrophobic. I don't like being enclosed in anything, but enclosed in people
is twice as bad.
I don't know if I would freak out, but I don't know if it would be hyperventilating or just start punching my way through people.
Yeah, see,
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Breathe. So that's why I always go early in the morning.
Yuck.
Okay, so she is kind of an asshole for being a little too dangerous, but we totally agree.
Yeah.
And just in case anybody who's listening doesn't know what malicious compliance is.
There you go.
Malicious compliance is the behavior of strictly following the orders of a superior despite knowing that compliance with the orders will have an unintended or negative result. It usually implies following an order in such a way that ignores or otherwise undermines the order's intent, but follows it to the letter.
Haha.
Love it.
Malicious compliance. I've done that so many times when people are like, I don't know, just bitching it. Like, I remember doing it with my mom when I was young. She was like, don't mop like that, mop like this. And I'd be like, you mean like this? What are you doing?
Counting?
Oh, you're...
Counting on arrival time?
Oh, well, all right. Okay, so this next one is from Two Hot Takes. I love Two Hot Takes.
What's that?
This is a podcast that does Am I the Asshole stories and stuff like that. But they have their own subreddit where people post their stories. It's Morgan Absher's show, and she is so fucking cool. Her fiance and most of her like regular guests are all from Minnesota. So basically Canadian. And I fucking love them. She's so cool. Anyway.
How do we get our own subreddit? That sounds fancy.
We have to get a lot bigger than we are now.
Okay. Carry on then.
Okay, so this is Need's advice, by the way. Okay. I accidentally sent my sister's husband to the ER after he jumped out at me as a joke, quote unquote, while I was holding a kitchen knife. Now my family is divided, and I don't know how to fix this. Okay, so this one I can sort of see because you know how fucking jumpy I am.
I can sympathize because I've been exposed to a lot of family violence, and it includes knives.
Yeah.
So I can align with being scared and taking action without intending to, 100%.
Yeah. Well, one of the major symptoms of complex PTSD is hypervigilance, and that's what that is. You're always,
Yep. Hashtag me too.
I think that was used for something else, but...
Yeah, but I use it for everything and not its intended purpose.
I'm a girl. I'm allowed. This happened 3 nights ago, and I still feel sick to my stomach. I can't sleep, I can't eat, and I can't stop replaying it in my head. I've always been a pretty jumpy person. I survived a home invasion 5 years ago, and ever since, I've had severe startle responses.
Oh, so first of all, fucking moron.
Yeah, no fucking doubt.
Why are you scaring a person
I hate when
who's
people
holding
jump
a
out at
kitchen
me.
knife?
Yeah.
Who's experienced home invasion?
Yeah.
Are you fucking retarded?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carry on.
My kids now if I have my back to them and they're coming in the room, coming in the kitchen, Mom, don't be scared. Because I know that I'm
even just coming into somebody's line of sight, if you know something terrifying or potentially creating complex PTSD, like say somebody coming back from the war, somebody who's experienced a home invasion, somebody who's been attacked in public at night going home from a bar, somebody who's been date raped, drugged in a bar, male or female.
Any kind of trauma like that, right?
Anyone who's police officers, firefighters, paramedics, people who have experienced scary ass shit. If you know that, why the fuck
don't fucking jump out at them. Yeah.
No.
That's not cool. You're a dick if you do that.
It makes you a little bit of a douche.
Yeah. Yeah. My therapist and close friends know this, but I don't talk about it much with my extended family. I just try to avoid situations that could trigger me. Hard to avoid that, though. My sister, 33 female, is married to a guy, 35 male, who thinks of himself as the, quote, funny one in the family. He loves pranks, jump scares, and filming reactions for social media. I've told him before that I hate being startled. Okay, right there. You just made your boundary. But he always brushes it off with, come on, it's just a joke.
Classic narcissist.
Yeah, I've laughed it off at times just to avoid making things awkward, but inside my heart always races and I feel this horrible icy rush through my body. Okay, 3 nights ago, my sister invited me over for dinner. She told me she'd be running late from work, but her husband would be home. I figured we'd just hang out until she got back. I offered to make dinner so it'd be ready when she arrived. I was in the kitchen, chopping vegetables, when the lights suddenly cut out. Total darkness. I froze. My chest tightened instantly. Then, from somewhere behind me, I heard fast footsteps. Before I could even turn around, something lunged out of the pantry, screaming. I reacted before I could think. My hand jerked. The knife slipped. The next thing I knew, he was on the floor, holding his side, screaming in pain. I dropped the knife and scrambled to turn on the light. It was him, my sister's husband. There was blood spreading across his shirt. I remember yelling his name and pressing my hands over the wound while fumbling for my phone to call 911. The paramedic said the cut was deep but missed any major arteries.
Oh, thank God.
He needed stitches and a night in the hospital for observation. The doctor said he'd recover physically, but my sister's face when she arrived at the ER is burned into my brain. Shock, then anger. She didn't even look at me when she said, "You could have killed him." Half my family says it was an accident and that he was stupid for jumping out at me while I had a knife in my hand.
100%.
Duh. The other half says I overreacted, that I should have known it was just him. How? She was the victim of a fucking home invasion before.
Are you a fucking Romanian gypsy with a crystal ball? What the fuck you mean she should have known?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a constant prankster? That just makes him an idiot fucking child.
Yeah. Here's an idea, rest of the family. Suck my spirit dick.
I think he absolutely deserved it, and I hope this teaches him a lesson not to fuck with people or do shit he shouldn't be doing shit around.
I have a feeling that it fucking won't.
I hope it did.
Because, come on, it's just a joke.
I 100% agree with this bitch.
Fucking douche canoe. It's too bad he got stabbed. Dude. Like, fuck. You know everything she's been through.
You're 35 years old,
her startled
bro.
response. Yeah.
Grow up. Get
what
your
are you still
head out
doing
of your
this shit for?
ass. Especially when you know she's cutting vegetables in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And she gets scared easily because she's been a victim of a home invasion.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
And you're still going to do
moron.
this shit. Like,
no,
fuck
he's
off.
a fucking moron.
Woo. Shit, that
if
was
you're
me.
going to prank somebody, you should
Banging my
probably tailor your pranks properly like a grown-ass man instead of choosing something that you know is going to make someone hurt you.
Yeah. And she had already created the boundary with him. She said, I hate when you do that. But he kept doing it. And because she didn't want to cause any more fucking drama, she just sort of laughed it off or whatever. But inside, she's fucking just reeling.
He is 100% the problem, and the sister doesn't realize that. She deserves to be stabbed in the side, too, just so she realizes that her husband's an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. So, where was it? The other half says I overreacted, that I should have known it was just him. And that this is exactly why they don't, quote, trust me around sharp things.
Excuse me?
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
What? What do you mean?
You don't trust me around sharp things?
Where did that come from? Has she stabbed many people?
Right?
Has this happened more than once? Like what?
Maybe she's cut herself before, something like that, but okay. I can't believe I'm being talked about like I'm some kind of danger when I was literally attacked in my own home years ago. Now my sister won't answer my calls, and her husband, from his hospital bed, texted me, "You ruined the joke."
Seriously?
That's kind of funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's good that he's still joking around.
Well, it's good that he has a sense of humor about being stabbed and
Yeah.
he's not acting like a victim.
Well, I think
I'll give
even
him
he
kudos
knows that
for
it's probably his fault.
Yeah, I'll give him kudos for that because you're clearly taking accountability by trying to make
By
light
being
of
funny,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he probably has some kind of trauma in his life, too, where he is using this as coping or trying to make people laugh or I don't know, what
Probably,
have
don't
you.
we all?
I don't even know how to respond to that. Well, I think that was said in a joking manner, but...
A laughing face, perhaps?
Yeah, my therapist says it's
emojis?
not my fault, but I feel this crushing guilt like I've destroyed my relationship with my sister forever. No.
No. Your
You can-
sister's
you can-
inability to understand boundaries and childish behavior has destroyed your relationship with your
Yeah.
sister.
I understand feeling the guilt for stabbing him.
Because you inflicted pain on
Because,
somebody.
yeah,
you didn't mean
exactly.
to.
But I think, if anything, they both have to take half of the fucking blame for that. Him, maybe it should be about 70-30 him, you know?
Yeah.
But do I owe him an apology for injuring him, even though he caused the situation? Or should I stand my ground and make it clear that his prank could have ended much worse? How do I fix this without compromising my own safety and boundaries?
Well,
So I would say, sure, apologize
I
to him
would
because,
say, I'm sorry that I stabbed you.
you fucking knifed a dude, so yes,
Because
sorry.
you do feel a sense of guilt
Of
for
course.
hurting another human.
Yes.
Because we're all very empathetic, emotional creatures.
Yes.
I would say, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought you were fucking somebody who's invading the home and I got
Yeah.
really scared. I didn't mean to stab you.
Yeah.
But that's the end of it.
Yeah. And don't put a but on that. But you know how I startle easily. Just say sorry and leave it at that, and then have a separate conversation where, dude, you know my
Yeah.
startle response, you
A
know?
personal, private one that doesn't include anybody else but you two. But I would say, I'm so fucking sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were a fucking stranger coming into the house, and I flashed back to the home invasion that already happened. I just reacted. I didn't mean to. If I knew it was you and the lights were on, I wouldn't have stabbed you. Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
That's it. Over. Done.
And if husband or brother-in-law, is taking it like this, like you ruined the joke, I'm taking that, and you are taking that in a funny manner.
Well, as a lighthearted, trying to make sure you know that I don't blame
no
you
hard
for
feelings.
what happened.
Right.
No hard feelings.
So he's going to have to talk to the sister, his wife, and be
Tell her
like,
to calm the
come
fuck
on.
down.
You know a lot of this was my fault, right, dear?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Take responsibility for your actions. And by the way, he joked, saying you ruined the joke. That tells me he does realize he was the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not taking it to heart.
Right.
Which, kudos to him, because you're still a fucking idiot.
Yep. Yep. I fucking hate, I like watching scare pranks on like TikTok and shit, but
But if you're a victim
boy, I don't
of
like
some
being
sort of
scared
assault
like that.
or some sort of situation that makes you very triggered or anxious to those type of things, then it definitely shouldn't be something that you're involved in.
right. Yeah.
And people who know you and love you should understand.
Yeah.
They should know those things, and they should understand and should tailor their pranks
Mm-hmm.
to who you are as a person.
Yeah. I know everyone that's in my inner circle, like that I love very much, they don't touch me from behind. Like,
Yeah, like I said,
You know?
tailoring what you
Exactly.
do to the people in your environment. Just like you would tailor your approach
mm-hmm.
at a function or a gathering in public to
Yeah.
the group that you're around.
Yeah.
It's very natural. It's very normal for people to tailor their reactions and how they talk and how they speak and how they act depending on the room. Read the room correctly.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're not going to go into a black tie event and be like,
Wearing fucking jeans and a tie-dyed shirt and acting like a homeless
what
hippie.
up, motherfuckers?
Yeah.
You know?
No. You tailor
Oh, fuck.
your personality and how you talk and how you speak and how you act to the room that you're in.
Yeah, read the room, like you said. Yeah, a lot of people don't do that, though. A lot of people don't read the room. Who was it? It was Dina from fucking Jersey Shore talking about something. She's like, it's not rocket scientist.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she was a bright one, that one.
Sure.
Cute as a button, but not that bright. Okay, so I think we're going to end it with this one. And I do believe that our next bonus content may be about some kind of bad person. Probably a killer, because that's my bread and butter, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm a little obsessed with true crime.
A little bit?
A little bit.
That's a fucking understatement.
ID channel, relies on me and about 10 other women to keep them going. Yeah, so that's all we have for this bonus content. We're going to get all of our bonus stuff on Ko-fi all figured out for you lovely, lovely, lovely brethren. So, yeah. Do you have anything to add, my love?
Just be patient. We're a work in progress. I don't really have anything else, Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Today
thanks for listening.
Explored not safe for work sexual assault of child. We explored the mother-in-law wanting to be looked after.
After she was such a fucking cunt.
The malicious compliance and the fucking idiots.
Bad dated go jaywalking, the fucking idiot.
The Honda Fit going 0 to 60 in 2 fucking business days, which was amazing.
Business days.
And our advice for the sister knifing, which I
the
totally
sister knifing. It sounds like an event.
Right? Would you like to come to my sister knifing? It's very exclusive, VIP only.
Oh, fuck. Bring your own knife. BYOK.
Perfect. Love it. I have my own favorite knife. Don't worry. I'll bring it.
Oh, God.
So, if you enjoyed the show, please subscribe, review, drop a like. If you want to help fund our toxicity, just jump on over to Ko-fi.com/toxispod.
Well, this is where they're going to be listening to it on Ko-fi, so...
Yeah.
If you want to hear any more, jump back over to Toxispod.
refresh.
Yes, that's what you do.
And, I'm not sure what we'll cover on our next bonus. Probably a serial killer of sorts.
Some kind of person who did very, very bad things.
So, don't miss it. And until then, we will see you next week. Baneful brethren.
I just want to add that we appreciate you so fucking much. We love you. Baneful brethren. On that note, good fucking bye for now.